This chapter details Dr. Shepard's visit to a nervous Mrs. Ackroyd, who reveals her own secretive actions on the day of the murder. Following this, an encounter with the parlor maid, Ursula Bourne, raises new questions, while a seemingly trivial inquiry from Poirot about a pair of boots leaves the doctor completely baffled.
I must begin with the summons from Mrs. Ackroyd. She sent for me early on Tuesday morning. The lady was in bed. Well, Mrs. Ackroyd, and what's the matter with you?
Faintly. I'm prostrated. Absolutely prostrated. It's the shock of poor Roger's death. And then that scene yesterday? That dreadful little Frenchman bullying us all. It has quite upset me. Coming on top of Roger's death.
I suggested a tonic. I was beginning to have a glimmering of what all the trouble was about.
Does he actually imagine I'm hiding something? He positively accused me. You don't repeat every little detail to the police, do you? There are family matters, nothing to do with the murder. But if that girl, Ursula Bourne, was spiteful, she may have made out all sorts of things.
If I were you, Mrs. Ackroyd, I should make a clean breast of things.
Screaming softly, "Oh, doctor, I can explain everything so simply. I thought you might put it to M. Poirot. You don't know what I've had to contend with. A martyrdom, not the smallest bill, but it all had to be gone over, and some I didn't like to show Roger at all. They mounted up, you see, and then I got letters from Scotch gentlemen."
I gathered we were just coming to delicate ground.
You see, I thought that if only I could glance over a copy of his will, not vulgar prying, but just so I could make my own arrangements. It was on Friday afternoon. Everyone was out. I went into Roger's study, and it just came to me. I wonder if Roger keeps his will in the desk. He'd left his keys in the lock.
So you searched the desk?
How dreadful it sounds. As I got to the bottom drawer, Bourne came in. Most awkward. I shut the drawer and stood up. I didn't like the way she looked, almost contemptuous. Then Roger came in. I said I'd come to fetch punch, and I left. Bourne stayed behind to speak with him.
You will explain to M. Poirot? It was a trivial matter. Complete. That is all? You have told me everything?
Ye ease. Oh, yes. Oh, yes.
I noted the hesitation. A flash of sheer genius prompted my next question. Mrs. Ackroyd, was it you who left the silver table open?
Whispering. How did you know? Yes, I thought one of the pieces might be valuable. I wanted to have it valued. A charming surprise for Roger. I heard footsteps on the terrace outside. Miss Russell, it must have been. I was startled and left the lid open.
So, Miss Russell must have entered the drawing room by the window. I thought of the summer house and the scrap of starched cambric. I wonder if Miss Russell has her handkerchiefs starched. The parlor maid, Ursula Bourne, was in the hall. It was clear she had been crying. "Excuse me, sir. Is there any news of Captain Peyton? He ought to come back. Indeed, he ought. When do they think the murder was done? Just before 10 o'clock? That is the idea. Between 9:45 and the hour."
Not earlier? Not before 9:45?
That's out of the question. Miss Ackroyd saw her uncle alive at 9:45.
I am helping him with the case. It's a special thing he wants me to find out.
What is it?
He wants to know whether Ralph Peyton's boots were black or brown. A lot hangs on it.
I failed completely to grasp the point. It was when we were sitting down to lunch that Caroline remarked, with would-be unconcern,
About those boots of Ralph Patton's. Poirot thought they were probably brown. He was wrong. They're black.
and Caroline nodded her head several times. She felt she had scored a point over Poirot. I did not answer. I was puzzling over what the color of a pair of Ralph Patton's boots had to do with the case.